Deep in the green forests near Murchison Falls, Uganda, there lived a small rabbit named Cato. Though he was tiny, every animal knew that Cato possessed a mind sharper than a hunter's spear. Not far from Cato's home lived a powerful leopard named Senfuma. He was feared throughout the forest. His sharp claws could tear through bark, and his roar echoed across the savannah. Whenever animals heard him approaching, they quickly disappeared into the bushes. One dry season, food became scarce. Senfuma grew hungrier and hungrier. One morning he spotted Cato hopping along a narrow path. "Today," growled Senfuma, licking his lips, "I shall finally eat you." Cato froze for a moment, but his clever mind immediately began working. "Oh, mighty leopard," Cato said respectfully, "I am not worthy of being your meal." Senfuma narrowed his eyes. "What do you mean?" Cato pointed toward the distant Nile River. "There is another leopard there who claims to be stronger than you. He says you are old, weak, and AFR, but could not climb the slippery walls." Meanwhile, Cato calmly sat near the edge. "Strength is useful," he called down, "but intelligence is even more powerful." Hours later, some elephants passing nearby heard the leopard's cries. Feeling sorry for him, they used a fallen tree trunk to help him escape. Humiliated, Senfuma climbed out soaked from head to toe, until they reached a deep well beside an abandoned village. "The leopard lives down there," whispered Cato. Senfuma looked into the well. Staring back at him was his own reflection. The leopard growled. The reflection growled back. He bared his teeth. The reflection did the same. Furious, Senfuma leaped into the well to attack his rival. Splash! The water exploded around him. He struggled desperately, but could not climb the slippery walls. Meanwhile, Cato calmly sat near the edge. "Strength is useful," he called down, "but intelligence is even more powerful." Hours later, some elephants passing nearby heard the leopard's cries. Feeling sorry for him, they used a fallen tree trunk to help him escape. Humiliated, Senfuma climbed out soaked from head to toe. Humiliated, Senfuma climbed out soaked from head to tail. He glared at Cato. "You tricked me." Cato smiled. "No, mighty leopard, your anger tricked you." The leopard was embarrassed but learned an important lesson. Weeks later, another challenge came to the forest. Hunters arrived carrying nets and traps. Animals began disappearing one by one. Fear spread throughout the forest. This time, even the mighty leopard could not solve the problem. The animals gathered beneath a large fig tree and asked Cato for help. The rabbit studied the hunters carefully. That night he organized the animals. The monkeys loosened the ropes of the hunters' tents. The porcupines chewed through the trap cords. The elephants quietly moved the hunters' supplies. At dawn, chaos erupted in the hunters' camp. Their traps were destroyed. Their tents collapsed. Their supplies vanished. Confused and frightened, the hunters fled the forest and never returned. The animals celebrated. For the first time, even Senfuma bowed his head before. For the first time, even Senfuma bowed his head before the little rabbit. "You have saved us all," he admitted. Cato smiled. "Every creature has a gift. Yours is strength. Mine is wisdom. Together, we protect the forest." From that day onward, the leopard became the guardian of the forest, while the rabbit became its advisor. And throughout Uganda, animals told the story of how a tiny rabbit defeated danger, not with claws or teeth, but with intelligence. The end. Moral: a sharp mind can accomplish what great strength cannot. Intelligence, patience, and wisdom are often the greatest powers of all.